أستعيذ بالله قل أعوذ برب الفلق. قل أعوذ برب الفلق. I seek shelter in the Lord of the daybreak, the dawn, when the light is breaking through the darkness and coming out. I seek shelter in that Lord that has created light and created darkness and has allowed light to overtake the darkness. From what? Why you're seeking shelter in Him? From who? من شر ما خلق. From the evil that what He created is carrying. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created creation, and that creation carries both khair and shar. People, animals, plants, water carries goodness, khair, and can carry badness, shar. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is teaching you, you have to seek shelter in the one that is the Lord of the daybreak, from the evil that is carried by His creation, by what He created. That means if somebody comes to you and they have extensive amount of bad characteristics on them, and they're asking you for your help, or asking you for your advice, or asking you to talk about them, what they should do, that evil that's in them will jump onto you. If I am angry with Abdullah, Shaykh Abdullah, if I am angry with him and I come to you because you're my friend, immediately or automatically you're going to start feeling anger towards him. That evil is spreading. That's why it's for a mu'min, you're not supposed to go to others and talk about the badness of other people, because you will make in their hearts enmity towards that person, and they don't even know exactly what is the situation. They don't know what really happened. So that happened few days ago. Somebody has anger and evil towards somebody else, and they're coming to you. What should I do? And that anger is spreading to you. What do you do? قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب. When that evil spreads from that person to you, that غاسق means the creature that is dark, the dark creature. إذا وقب, when it enters. So when that bad characteristics jumps from this person onto you, know that your ego, that dark creature inside of you, will overtake your heart with its enmity, with its anger. The ego will control your heart by that spark of evil that has come unto you. So you have to be careful when you speak to somebody about somebody else, about someone else. That dark ego inside of you will take over your heart with its bad characteristics. You don't want that. That's why you ask for the light. I seek shelter in the Lord of light. I seek shelter in the Lord that created light. I seek shelter in the Lord that pierced light through that darkness, to help me not let this dark creature inside of me take over my merciful heart, take over my kind heart, take over my tender heart, and turn it into an evil, wicked heart. That's very quick. That's why you have to know who you sit with. Mawlana Shaykh Nazim always said, and I heard it from him, Al-mar'u ala dini khalili, hadith. The person is on the same way as his friend. If you sit with the bad people, you're going to be like them. You sit with the good people, you're going to be like them. So you have to be careful who you sit with. That bad characteristics will jump onto you right away, because you have inside of you a candle that is a dark candle ready to be lit by that dark anger right away. that ghasiq, dark creature, is entering your heart, means it's taking over your kind heart to become a wicked heart. وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. Not only that, they will be the one that blow in the knots. The blowers, نَفَّاثَات, they blow. These are the magicians. The magicians, they blow in the knots. But it is said that the ones that are blowing in your heart are also your bad characteristics. They are inflaming you. So you have anger inside of your heart. So when that creature, dark creature, takes over your heart, your ego takes over your heart, there will be inside of you things that are making even more fire. وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ. And then Shaitan joins the party at the end. He is the one that is the most jealous of a human being. So a good person can be corrupted in a minute, in a second. If you don't control yourself, you will turn angry at that person that you don't even know who he is or who she is. You don't know exactly what happened. You know exactly what was going on because that friend of yours has spoken to you with a bad characteristic. You took on that bad characteristic and it just became a huge volcano. That's why you ask from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Rabbi, shelter me from the wickedness and evil that lurks in your creation. You have to be careful. Shaitan is ready to take over your iman. Mawlana Shaykh Nazim said, the minute you get angry, your iman is starting to fade. The more angry you get, your iman, your faith, your belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your love to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will disappear right away. And Shaitan comes at the end, al-Hasid means the jealous one, comes at the end to join the party. That's why it is followed by قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. You have to seek shelter in not only the Lord of the daybreak, but Lord of the people, King of the people, God of the people. Three characteristics of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Shaitan. For his creation, the Lord, one character, Rabbul Falaq. But for Shaitan, you have to say Rabbun Nas, Malikin Nas, Ilahin Nas. You have to ask even more shelter in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the wickedness of Shaitan. That will destroy your heart. So be careful when somebody comes to you, emails you, calls you, WhatsApp you, encounters you, takes you to a coffee shop. Let's go and chat. Chat about what? Chat about how I can get that dark creature inside of you to take over your merciful heart. Most of your chats, all human being, everybody that wants to chat with anybody else, most of the talk is not about goodness, rather how to inflame your heart and make it a wicked one against your brother, against your friend, against your cousin, against your aunt, against your uncle, whatever it is. That's why when somebody calls you, what do you have to say? Right away. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ وَمِنْ شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. Ya Rabbi, I don't want the wickedness and evil of that person calling me spreading onto me. I don't want that, when it spreads onto me, I don't want that wicked creature inside of you waiting to take over my enlightened heart with its darkened characteristics. I don't want that ghasiq, that dark creature, to enter my heart. I don't want the magicians to blow into my heart. These are the bad characteristics, making the flame even higher. And I don't want Shaitan at the end to join the party. Ya Rabbi, help me against all of them. All of them. That's why Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam has said, فَإِنَّهُمْ عَدُوٌ لِي إِلَّا رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Everybody is my enemy, except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because everybody has a deficiency, has a defect. When they come close to you, they will make you defective. They will make you defective. I heard a phrase that I don't need to know who you are, I can just look who you befriend and I will know who you are. If you want to know a person, look at his friend. You would know who he is. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. So be careful. That's why قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ is important. Your mom calls you, your aunt calls you, your friend calls you, your brother calls you, right away, Ya Rabbi, shelter me from their evil. Maybe they don't know about it. I'm not saying that they're evil. No. Maybe they think it's something important for them. Yeah, I understand. But make sure that that evil of shaitan and your ego and the bad characteristics inside of you waiting to make you a bad one, make sure that they don't jump onto you. Be careful. If you are befriending good ones, make sure that these good ones are truly good ones, not fake. Like I said, don't be deceived by the beard and the turban and the inside. The inside. That's why we follow the footsteps of awliyaullah. We are trying our best to follow the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They say, Rabb al-Falaq, that the Lord of the daybreak, it is the manifestation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's holy name, al-Hadi, the guide. Seek His guidance in all your matters. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to be like that, always. To be Abdul Hadi, the one that follows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's guidance.